Hello everybody! So I'm back real quick today because I wanted to make a video discussing these floss cards and why they are showing up in our kits. So it's no mystery that it takes a while for our kits to be made and mailed to us. And if you think about it, the only logical explanation for these floss cards is it makes for better production times for these companies and factories and manufacturers. So think of it this way. If they have to thread those hole punched cards individually or based on the kit they're making, they can only make a certain amount at a time. And then you have to wait until other people want to buy more because making one at a time is just not time productive. So I found a video of how these actually get threaded, and I will insert that here. And you can see that they're threading whole lines of these at once. That way they already are threaded. So instead of having to pre-prepare all of these different color schemes and themes and cards for all these individual kits, they can just make up a bunch of these and then rip them apart and pack as needed for any kit. So they're saving us a lot of time by doing it this way, and I understand that it can be frustrating because they are kind of fidgety, but you know, we can't complain about everything. We can have our kits sooner, or we can wait forever. Because it seems like stamped cross stitch is very obviously getting more and more popular, so more and more people are buying it. And it's fair to say that if they stick to just those hole punched cards, we will be waiting longer and longer for our kits, because you got to keep in mind there are people working to do this, and they have been improving their printers to print our canvases better. They've been improving their ADA, and they're just doing all that they can for us to be productive and profitable for themselves and more sufficient for us as well. So hopefully that just kind of lets you know why they are this way. And if you're wondering why these are separated, these are my working bundles, and I keep them out away from ones or colors I'm not currently using on my cross stitch. And the reason I have this bundle out was to show you that when they put them bulk, you know, they can cut them. And now this is just my theory. I could be wrong, but that is quite literally the only thing that makes sense, is that it's more efficient for these manufacturers. So let's remember to be nice about it. I would hate to see so much backlash about this that they switch back to the old way, because I know that has to be frustrating on those workers who are being, you know, pressed and working as hard as they can to get these out fast us. So I feel like it should fall on us to kind of cut them some slack and let them breathe a little bit. Like, these aren't gonna kill us. They aren't the end of the world. And I actually like them because this also means I don't have to deal with an unlabeled hank, like the spiral twisted setups, because everything's right here. And so you make sure it's labeled. And I've been noticing that with these, I've been getting more floss per kit because I've had duplicates of kits where the reprinted one sent to me came on these cards instead of the hole punched card, which the kit previously had, and it was very obvious that there was more floss there. So there's also a lower likelihood of you running out of a color during your cross-stitching process. So let's just remember to be kind. I respect everyone's opinions, but this is just what I am coming to learn about these floss drops. And I think it's amazing how quickly they adapted, because we said that our kits were coming slowly, and I'm sure they got tons of customer service emails saying, where's my stuff, when is it gonna ship? And they improved that by doing this, by making these color setups in bulk so they can just rip them off and put them in any kit that they need them in, instead of making cards with very specific palettes for each kit. So I hope that kind of gives you an idea and some insight on what's been going on with our kits. I fully support this, and I fully support it being easier for the employees, and I hope to see more of it in the future. They do sell us or give us the option to buy like acrylic cards for our floss. So it's not like they're forcing us to be stuck using this. The kits are already amazingly cheap compared to literally any other cross-stitch stuff you can get. Like even going to Joann's, if you bought this much thread, no way would you ever get it for even close to what you're paying for the kit. So paying a little bit extra to have those cards and allowing those employees to stay more sufficient and possibly less stressed out, it's not asking much in my opinion. And again, I'm not complaining at anybody, I'm just saying this is what I'm noticing based on videos, content, and packing videos, and even kind of like tour videos. And I will link their TikTok below if I can find it on a browser, because I highly recommend you watch that, because you can get quite a bit of insight on how the factories are running and what equipment is changing. But I also recommend that if you have any serious questions, or you don't like something, or you're frustrated, or you just want to know why, reach out to one of the companies. They are always there to answer you, especially VIP Cross Stitch. And that is where I got the video, VIP Cross Stitch, on their TikTok. They are so sweet. They respond as quickly as they can, but they always respond. Their customer service is literally like talking to friends. So let me know what you guys think. Do you love these or do you hate these? Because I think it was a smart idea to help us stay happy with production times and getting our kits quickly, as well as maintaining enough floss for our kits. Sorry for ranting, you guys. I hope this was informative to you. I'll see you in the next one.